Welcome back. This is John Locke, and today I want to talk about risk mitigation and avoiding risk when it comes to SEO. Now, the reason why I'm doing this video is very recently I got some spam comments on one of the videos that I've done in the past. I did a video about Google Stacks. Should you use Google Stacks, which is basically using or leveraging links from Google properties like Google Drive, Google Maps, Google Docs, different Google sites, all these different things. Yes, I have seen some people that have put together some spammy looking sites. For a while there was a site that was ranking really well for Toronto SEO. It was a Google site with all kinds of embedded crap in it. It was ranking at number 1 for one point. I think now, last time I looked, it was ranking like number 4 or something like that. But it's one of those things where if you look at it, would you really hire somebody to do SEO? And doing SEO for actual brick and mortar businesses or physical businesses like a manufacturing company or an enterprise company, a company that's doing like 10 million, 100 million, $500 million is going to be a lot different than doing SEO for an SEO company. And especially if you're talking about like one person trying to do SEO. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is a lot of people think that just because a tactic works for like a very small business or like a SEO freelancer or something like that, then you should apply that to all types of SEO. And the fact of the matter is when you're talking about enterprise level companies or companies that are doing like millions in bank, any type of risk like this or any type of SEO strategy that's built on a shaky foundation like Google stacking or things like this, it's going to crumble at some point. And whether or not you want to take that risk, that's fine. But if you're doing SEO for clients, you absolutely should stay away from things like these, because at some point, even if, for some reason it works for you, it's not something that you should, try and do for clients. And the reason why I say that is, let's say that you're doing SEO for a major company. Maybe they're doing like, millions of dollars per year in revenue. And you're growing their company. But then all of a sudden, if you're using these kind of shady tactics or these kind of gimmicks, and at some point Google, shores up whatever is flaws or being exploited in their algorithm, and your clients have to lay off a bunch of people. That's not a good way to do business. It's not a good way to do SEO. You're the one that's going to get the blame for, building this foundation on such shaky ground, unstable foundation of gimmicks and crap. So it's very important to get back to the basics. SEO is not super complicated. It does take a lot of effort to pull off correctly, but the main parts are very basic to understand. Get the content right, get the right content on the site, get links to your site from real places, not Google stacking gimmicky bullshit. Have a site that's well designed, loads fast, is easy to use, and a pleasure to be on. And then promote your brand through other channels, such as third-party sites, through social media, and always be building your brand. And if you do that, and outside of that too, we'll also add this, have good customer service, have a good product to promote. That always helps, do really well to where you're getting good reviews and a good reputation, that for sure. But if you do those 5 basic things, you're gonna be well off. Don't build your SEO strategy on gimmicky crap, because at some point, it's gonna come tumbling down. And oftentimes when you see people complaining in SEO forums about like, my site, got hit with the latest Google update, or this update, like all our rankings dropped, or all our rankings went away. If you're taking a big nosedive like that, that's usually a sign that you were relying too hard on gimmicks and not enough on consistent strategy that's proven to work. If you make the users of the website happy and give them what they want, let them get to their goal, and you do it in a way that's a good experience for them, then you're going to have success with SEO. And if you build on top of gimmicks, well, for one, the business might get some customers, but people might look at it and say, that's a gimmicky pile of crap. So, the choice is yours. Risk mitigation, avoid risk, build things that are going to be stable for the future, because whether you're doing it in-house for your company or you're doing it for a client, you want stuff that's going to last. Don't churn and burn. There you go. My name is John Locke. My business is Lockedown Design and SEO. I'm here on a pretty much regular basis all the time. I'm posting several times per week. So I would encourage you to subscribe. We're going for 1,000 subscribers. I'd love to get to that goal. That's all I got for now. Until next time, peace.